F1 2012 is back again because originality. Not really, but well, when you're extremely tired and in a bit of a hurry and eventually decided not to run in an online race that you were thinking about running but decided not to, you gotta come up with something quick, and that was the quickest I could come up with. But that's alright. The whole point of that is just to allow a few people to come on in and allow me to avoid the awkward intro. Hence the history of why I always start my streams with music. Anyways. Welcome to the... Jeez, I'm already messing up. Welcome to the Dodge Motordrome. Welcome Ben, Matthew, and good to see you, Mr. DeLello. First time I think I've ever seen you for one of these streams. It is good to have you. So, race 2 of this season of the Matco Truck Championship, bringing us to the Dodge Motordrome for 70 laps in the Traxxas 200. Coming off of a pretty hectic couple of races in both series and at a Daytona. So we'll see how this is going to go down. Short track racing, high banks here at Dodge Motordrome. It very progressively banked from bottom to top, and it's enough so that the outside lane probably going to be where you want to be. So we'll just have to see how people are going to play that. Although the inside lane can work as long as you're not way down here on the flat. That is no. So a little history there of this track. Take a look at the top 10 as always. And on the pole position, number 51, Dylan Young. Great qualifying effort there. Christian Vargas to his outside, who might actually have the advantage on this initial start. But we'll see if Dylan Young can get the jump. Rob Evans and Andrzej Baranowskis making up the second row. Daytona 500 winner in the NCCS. Starting 5th, that's Cody Reynolds, and Eli Bright is starting in 6th. Colton Yo and Josephine O'Neill. And then Jesse Turner and Zachary DeLello, the top 10 starters. Looking on through the entire starting field. All 42 trucks. There will not be any pit stops, because that usually results in weird things. Especially if a caution comes out. And there have been times that while guys are trying to come into the pits, they just straight up slammed into the pit wall. Which I thought was stupid, so what better way to fix the problem than getting rid of pit stops. However, lap traffic could start to play a factor toward the end of this race. It is going to be a tough one here. Well, hey, if you're better not be working again until Sunday. Well, hey, if that's the case, then hey, extra day off. Anyways, pretty quiet night here on this Thursday. So what else are we going to do? Other than go racing here at the Dodge Motordrome. Again, I could go online racing. Shout out to all those guys, but just wasn't up for it tonight. But figured, alright, go ahead and do this. So to any of those guys who are watching this, my apologies, but hey, sometimes you just gotta take a night off from that stuff. Anyways, enough yammering. I'm sure y'all are wanting to see some racing. Let's do it. Let's get the command. Let's get it underway. Second race of the season. Let's see who will emerge on top here at the Taylor Swift Superdome. I mean the Dodge Motordrome. A very exciting command that was. Trucks rolling here. This track just a smidge longer than Bristol. I'd say it's about 0.65 miles long. And as you can see, the difference in banking as we're already going to come into the restart zone here. Dylan Young, Christian Vargas, we're racing in the Dodge Motordrome and 3 wide. Man, Elder Baranowski's trying to get the move early. But Christian Vargas will emerge with the advantage, as to be expected. With that high lane, Dylan Young, is he going to be able to file in front of Baranowskis? He probably should. Josephine O'Neill is fourth in the 98. Rob Evans starting to drop back in the 00. Passed by Zachary DeLello. Here comes Jonathan Garsick. And those inside lane starters struggling already. Zachary Fitzwater, the 84 truck, way up there. That red paint that's on the track, not too much grip on that. So you don't want to go all the way up there, but it is definitely the faster way around. It does use up more of your tires, though. So it's a matter of, do you want the track position early or wait and try and get it back later? Let's check out. Wait, I missed race 1. Yeah, you did. And Decoder 2000, I think, have I seen you on a live stream before? I am not too sure. But good to have you here nonetheless, and welcome Derek, even though you are now the Big Angry. At least you're not the Big Show. Wrestling reference. These guys just starting to sort themselves out here. Just going to try and log some laps. But we'll have to see if lap trucks will become an issue. Yeah, it's been at least a few months. Yeah, sounds about right. I can't remember if you've been to an actual live stream before, like while it was taking place. But hey, whatever the case is, good to have you here. Vargas hanging on, but not by much. Trucks are going to be an issue. Well, first of all, welcome. And second of all, depends on how you look at it. Oscar Anderson has gotten his way into the top 10 in the number 92. Eli Bright, last truck in the top 10 at the moment. Just trying to look on through here. Cody Reynolds still stuck in the inside lane and dropping. Yeah, he needs to get in line here at some point. Whoa! Jeff Scott with a bit of a slide job right there. Sorry, I had to do it. Check it back up at the front. Zachary DeLello making a move on the 98 of Josephine O'Neill. And will complete the move up to 4th place now for the 29. Now Jonathan Garsick finds himself on the inside lane. Rob Evans and Zachary Fitzwater are trying to capitalize on that. Wow. Oh, by the way, Carter, I might need one more scheme that Tyson needs then. What was it, the 99 something or other? I can't remember what the sponsor was. It was the Victory Lane, or I don't remember exactly. I'll have to look. Take it back up at the front is now a 3-truck pull away. After that battle for 4th place. Vargas, Young, and Baranowskis. And there's the last of the trucks. So it might get a little marginal, but we'll see. Yeah, you did start up there a good ways. But the inside lane, not where you want to be here. If it's one bad race, you really can't let that get to you. If it's one moron who intentionally wrecked you. Oh well. I don't know the whole story, obviously, but I'd say you just move on from it and just say, okay, that was stupid. But if you feel like it's not for you, it's not for you. You do what you need to do. Let's check it back here again. Yeah, they're definitely looming on the horizon. But obviously they're not slow trucks. Let's see, 15.5, 15.8, 15.4. So, not that much slower. So we'll have to see here. The guy who wrecked you runs with the wheel. A lot of guys run with the wheel. I mean, if he did intentionally wreck you, I'd call not cool on that, but running with a keyboard is freaking hard. If you're able to get that controller working again, that might be beneficial. What league was that? My gosh, those lap trucks, they're getting caught up to pretty quick here. A lot quicker than I would have thought. And yeah, they're now, with how much they're racing here, Gatlin Downey on the inside lane there. Courtesy of Sebastian Kukala and Dawson Wheeler right there. That is allowing these leaders to close in. That might wreak some havoc on this battle for the lead. We're not even quite to halfway yet. Hey, Nathan. So this 3-truck pull away has been pretty much unchanged. Got to go a little ways back to find DeLello, O'Neill, and Evans. And Fitzwater, Anderson, and Bright. Not much has really changed there. Okay, actually now it shows him in 9th, so someone dropped back. Mark Davidson now shown 10th place. As they have caught some side-by-side traffic here, the 03 and the 88, who of course are also racing for position, they are not going to give that up easily. And Dylan Young breathing down the neck of the 35. Wouldn't it be something to see the Mad Vapes truck win only the second race of the season, as they put the 03 a lap down. Two trucks struggling to get by the 03 there, but looks like she'll be able to finally complete the move. And indeed, Baranowskis is by them. Now just 2 laps shy of the halfway point. And that's Dawson Wheeler in the 88. Again, trying to run down the 32, and was that the 23? I think it was. Is me truck. I think you mean to ask where you are, and I just looked. You are 10th. .32 trying to make the move there on the 35. Now officially halfway through this race. Usually I just watch super speedway races, so it's nice to see actual racing instead of watching cars rotate from the front to back to front again until they go forward and cause a pileup. I try and go to tracks that aren't like that too much, but with the physics model that these trucks have, that tends to happen a lot. Baranowskis might have a run on Dylan Young, going way up the racetrack, trying to make that work. You do see when you try and initially enter up there, you do lose a little bit of time on corner entry, which at the end of it really cancels out. So it's not easy. And as you can clearly tell, passing is a bit of a challenge. It looks like everything is pretty much unchanged. Yo, Matty. Oh, hi, Mark. Every time I see that line, it's always the first thing that jumps into my head. So 30 laps to go, coming to 29 to go. Christian Vargas just content right now, right where he is. Those trucks in front of him are doing a good job on pace. And Dylan Young a couple truck lengths back. So just kind of holding his ground at the moment. Dylan Young trying to get to him, but at the same time not use up all of his stuff too much. Baranowski's definitely with a fast truck right now, the fastest lap out of any of these three, with the 15.264. That is a pretty impressive lap time around this short track. And then if we look back here, again, all .3s. There's a .293 for Eli Bright, who has just been passed by Mark Davidson for the 9th position. But things are starting to get a little tighter up here. We'll see if that will affect our leaders at all. It's 25 to go. Dylan Young getting a little closer to the 35. As traffic starting to stack up in front of him. That's Sebastian Kukulon in the 32 trying to fend off Dawson Wheeler's 88. He's trying to collect as many points as possible. Of course, if anyone gets too close, a caution is a possibility, and it could happen. As Baranowskis again getting the nose up there to the outside of 51. The 51, a nice exit there. Manages to hang on to the spot for the time being. But man, that 2 truck is fast. That 2 truck knows that if they can get up there, they might have a shot at it, as the lap times are starting to drop off a little bit. Tire wear might be starting to become a factor. As yep, a helicopter just flew over my house. A little noisy. 30 truck, I don't think was alright. 27th, moved up a little bit actually from where they started. There's Nathan Stapleton, Cody Reynolds. My goodness, after starting in the top 10, still dropping. There's a battle right there. The 35 just wants to see them stay single file in front of him. So the guy apologized, and I banned him in the league I run good in. Okay. Sorry, it's kind of the way that was worded. It was like, huh? 7. Quick check in on that. Yeah, not so hot. Although, boy, they are racing up here. And that is going to gradually start to cause a sack up. Which, oh man, 3 wide nearly. See the 8 truck going way down there. And Vargas right behind this. And this might open the door for Dylan Young and Ouch Baranowskis, and maybe even some other trucks to close in. They get to the outside of the 88. Dawson Wheeler goes a lap down, nearly 3 wide. Young has to back out of it. Race is on. 2 truck now fancying the inside lane. That is not going to work. So as they settle it down here a little bit, I'll quickly try and find the 54. Jones 17th. So about midfield. As the 03 looking to get back up to the 88, but needs to get by the 2 to do it. But Andrew Baranowski is starting to drop out of this battle for the lead. Dylan Young starting to get a little antsy. The 92 is somewhere in the top 10. I know that much. So I'm going to keep an eye on this battle at the moment. Ten laps to go. Things have kind of settled down here, but Dylan Young definitely getting antsy. He knows time is running out. Trying the inside lane now, or at least a lane lower than the 36, who ran a tenth quicker that lap. I haven't missed too much. And you are not in this series. You're in the NCCS. You are not in this. So it's a pretty clear road in front of Christian Vargas with 7 to go. Thoughts on the track? I am fairly certain you're in this. No, I never. Unless the comment never showed up or something, I never saw it. You are in the 16 in NCCS, though. I know that much for sure. 5 to go in the 51, migraine to the high side. Man, all credit to Dylan Young, doing everything possible. Low lane, high lane, trying to make something happen on the 35. Trump freezing. That would be an issue. So 3 to go now. And it's going to be 2 to go now. Dylan Young is there, but getting there is one thing, passing them's another. Man, the Vargas is definitely slowing down quite a bit. See if Young can get the run off the corner there. But here you see Dawson, Wheeler, Baranowskis, and even Gatlin down. He was running last. How much they're closing in on them. White flag here. Vargas is looking good. Going to take a bit of a dive from the 51 at this point. But Christian Vargas out of 4 is going to get the victory. Mad Vapes to victory lane. Fancy that. But holy moly. As we can watch the race between Marty Johnson and Nathan Ormond. And Johnson gets a spot. Just a little bit there at the end. But that was a pretty cool race. Maybe not as much passing as I would have liked, but oh dear. As that just happened, and the 19 has merged into the wall. And Tom Jonas just hit him. Wow. And that's a little nauseating. That was a pretty quick race. I was expecting there to be maybe a caution or something. Retired. Yeah, that's the thing with this short thing. But hey, pretty good stuff. Ben. You know what? Just to show how much that annoys me. Please don't do that. So Christian Vargas victorious. Valiant job of holding off Dylan Young there, who, all props to him, did everything he could possibly do to try and win that thing. Pole sitter will finish in second place. Aldra Baranowskis, Josephine O'Neill, Oscar Anderson. The top 5. Man, a nice run there for the 92. Then Zachary DeLillo, Mark Davidson, Roger Ray, Rob Evans, and Joe Jefferson makes his way into the top 10 there. There's a pretty good battle in there for 5th through 10th. Just too focused on the race for the lead there, but that's pretty good stuff. But man, Jonathan Garsick got up in the top 10. We'll finish 28th. Cardi Reynolds, I know, started way up there. He dropped all the way back to 29th. But still, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Next race, though, should be pretty darn cool. We headed to Atlanta. This game doo-doo. I mean, it's after the caution, or it's after the checkered flag, so I mean it don't matter much. But yeah, that tends to happen a lot. And I didn't pull up score 4 first. Oops. So we'll go get that up and running here. But yep, Atlanta for the next race, and Atlanta's a really, really fun place to go. So that'll be next on that. And then, where? Oh, Las Vegas. I'm losing my mind. Las Vegas for NCCS will be next. So, quick trip to Victory Lane for the 35. And a quick trip over to Score 4 to see how the points are stacking up. 2 races down. But Mad Vapes in Victory Lane. How about them apples? And before I get demonetized because of vaping. Is Top X Lap still a thing? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And it has been a long time since I've done that, but not tonight. I'm not able to do it tonight. Oh wow, the track is only still half a mile. Okay. Wow. Folds of Honor quick trip down to Victory Lane 500. Okay then. The quick trip Folds of Honor. That is not the race sponsor, because that would be a bit of a ripoff. No offense to anyone. Getting Score 4 up and running here. And as always, a bit of a multi-step process. I think it's been a long time since we broke this out. 2 races down. Still 13 to go. Still plenty of time to make stuff happen. And not found. Of course it's not. So how about I don't know, Monza. We'll say that was at Monza. There you go. Yeah. Oh wait, did I ever? Oh yeah, I did. That's right, I did. Traxxas 200 in the books. And yeah, Vargas going to be shown as leading every lap. So that'll be some bonus points. We'll see what that'll do to him in the standings here. 2 races completed. And point leader Zachary DeLello by 16 points over Josephine O'Neill. Audrey Baranowskis, Roger Ray, Trey Wright. Currently the top 5. Vargas 6th. Oscar Anderson, Dylan Young, Jesse Turner, Colton Yo. The full top 10 as of right now. 2 winners so far this season, 5th and 6th. Griffin Lynn, Tom Jonas, Zachary Fitzwater, Joe Jefferson, my bad. I'm going to do that a lot, probably, this season. And Matthew Phillips, 15th. And on through the full standings. But still, like I said, plenty of time, all the time. Pretty much in the world. With 13 races still to run. Next one being Hotlanta. And then again, Las Vegas for NCCS. Not sure when that will be as of yet. Possibly Saturday night if there is no interference from any other races going on. So checking over here. So the Granger Series schedule is the exact same as the Real Life Xfinity Series schedule. And that's fine. Stuart Friesen is God. Just a few bonus points. Nicely in the points. Won't last long. Topping a shell not deletes channel at 500 subs. Remakes channel 30 minutes later. Correction, it was at like 100 and what was it at? 170 something. So boom, roasted. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, so 2 races down. Again, forgive me for my boring commentary. I know my commentary is not, as you can tell, is subpar, but I still appreciate you guys coming on over here and just having a good time. So, that being said, hope you all enjoyed that. Have yourselves a good Thursday evening. And I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up and probably see y'all again Saturday night. Maybe. That's a maybe. I will confirm that once I know for sure on Discord as usual. And let's not be making fun of guys. And keep in mind, race car drivers are people too. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a fart monster. Thought I was a dick nugget. Inside joke. Inside joke. Have yourselves a good evening. And see y'all in the next race. Until then, take care. Oh, dick missile, that's what it was. Why is dick nugget? No, it's dick missile, that's what it was. And it's still dick nugget, that's pretty good too. Take care. And bye for now. And in the words of Carter Friesen, go eat your pudding.